Just a few minutes ago, I led a bipartisan coalition of 48 attorneys general from around the nation in filing a lawsuit against the social networking giant Facebook. For nearly a decade, Facebook has used its dominance and monopoly power to crush smaller rivals and snuff out competition, all at the expense of everyday users. By using its vast troves of data and money, Facebook has squashed or hindered what the company perceived as potential threats. They've reduced choices for consumers. They stifled innovation, and they degraded privacy protections for millions of Americans. In an effort to maintain its market dominance in social networking, Facebook has employed a buy or bury strategy to impede competing services. First, Facebook used vast amounts of money to acquire smaller rivals and potential rivals before they could threaten the company's dominance. And I'll say billions were thrown at smaller companies in an effort to get them to sell. The two most glaring examples of this unlawful scheme were Instagram and WhatsApp. We are taking action today and standing up for the millions of consumers and many small businesses that have been harmed by Facebook's illegal behavior. And so we are asking the court to halt Facebook's anti-competitive conduct and block the company from continuing this behavior in the future, as well as provide any additional relief it determines is appropriate. By restoring competition, our lawsuit will help consumers have alternatives to Facebook and that they can vote with their feet when Facebook puts profits ahead of consumers' welfare and privacy. Go through this.
They found documents that he was a spy.
About 40, 50 seconds into the piece.
I'd also like to thank our colleagues and friends at the Federal Trade Commission for their collaboration. The FTC filed their own lawsuit against Facebook today as well, and we look forward to collaborating with them in the litigation process. We are also asking the court to provide any additional relief it determines is appropriate, including divestiture of illegally acquired businesses and or Facebook's assets or businesses, which is necessary to restore competition. It's really critically important that, again, we block this predatory acquisition of companies and that we restore confidence to the market. So we are pretty confident that we will succeed. Again, we just look at previous actions that have been taken by DOJ and our office as well with respect to Microsoft, with respect to AT&T. So if you look at the complaint, it basically tells a story. It tells the story from the beginning, the creation of Facebook at Harvard University. It tells the story of the acquisition of some companies, but two companies in particular that we highlighted, WhatsApp and Instagram. It's important that, again, you have law enforcement, again, focus on unchecked power of corporation to continue to maintain monopoly power by setting the terms for how it uses private data.
For 5 minutes.
Mr. Zuckerberg, thank you for joining us today.